Okay, boys and girls, today we're going to be learning math today, and our lesson's going to be about nuts, bolts, and screws. Does anybody know what's on this board here?
Bolts,
Richard,
nuts.
Bolts and nuts. Do you know which one? Do you know what this is called?
Nut.
Yeah, that's a nut. And do you see? Are these all the same, Richard?
No.
No. Well, they actually are the same. They're just different sizes, right? They all are nuts, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Do you know what nuts are used for, or bolts or screws, Richard? Have you seen any of these like used around your house or around? Here's a screw right here, and then these are bolts right here. Have you ever seen anybody using these around your house or when you're outside of your house?
Yes.
Yeah. What sorts of things do you think people use these for? To what? What do you think they do?
Build things.
To build things. So what sorts of things do you think you could build with these things at home? Maybe you could make like a little robot, right? Or do you think you could make like a tiny, maybe like a ship or something if you put them together? Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Well, Richard, don't start using the nuts yet. I'm going to show you how to use them, but you're doing a great job. So, we've been working all year on our numbers, right? So if you look over there, Richard, what do you see? Remember we talked about what those were? They're bigger versions of them, but what do you think those are called up there? Are they
Nuts.
screws? Oh, they're nuts, yes. Okay, so we were working on counting from 1 to 10, right? So you want to practice together?
Okay.
Okay, so let's start here. So we're going to count to 10. And can you see it? Okay, so let me go over here. Okay, so what's the first one say?
1,
And then what about the second one?
2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, let me stop there. So let me see. I'm going to point here. So let's count one by one.
10.
With this one.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Good job, Richard. See, we worked really hard all year. You did a great job. So what I want to do now, let's focus on 10. Do you think you can get 10 of the nuts on top of one of these screws or on top of a bolt? Do you think you could do that, Richard? Do you think you could do that? Yeah? But let's focus on getting them to fit on the right one, right? So let's see. So these little ones, right, they'll probably work best with the smaller ones, right? So let's try to get 10 of them, and let's count, okay? So I have one for you there. Do you think you could get 10 on the shorter ones or the longer ones? Do you think, which one you think? 'Cause it's gonna be more, right? So you probably want to use the longer ones, right? To try to get as many as you can. So that's one, right? I'll help you too. Look at these big ones, isn't that awesome? I don't know if we have anything that'll fit this big one, huh? Not too big. So look, Richard, we're gonna go all the way down on this tall one, right? Let's try to get 10 on one of them, right? Whoa, it takes a long time, huh? Good job, Richard. So why do you think that we have different lengths of them on the board, Richard? And different sizes? Like, why do you think there'd be so many different sizes of them that people would use?
For buildings?
Yeah, do you think some things do you think the bigger ones are stronger or not as strong as these little ones here?
No.
Do you think the little ones are strong, or do you think this one's stronger?
That one's stronger.
Yeah, why?
It's bigger.
Yeah, and what else is it? It's bigger, but what else is it? Does it look like, is this one shorter than this one?
Yes.
Yeah, and what else is it? Does it have more? Is it heavier, you think, than this one?
Yes.
Yeah. How about, have you seen any of these at home? Have you seen these around your house? Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, does your mommy use them and your daddy use them at home?
Yes.
Yeah. What kind of things do they build at home? Do they build a lot of things for you at home? Or for the house to fix things maybe, huh?
A desk.
A desk. Do you work on your desk when you do your homework?
Yes.
And do you think there's a lot of these on your desk to make one desk? You probably, do you think there's a lot of them that your mommy and daddy had to use?
Lots of them.
Yeah. How many do you have on there now?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, gotta get 10 on them. So you look like you're running out of room. So if you're running out of room, what do you think? There you go. Good job. So I know we talked about having these at the house, but what kind of jobs do you think that people would have if they had to use these every single day? Can you think of any jobs that someone would have that would use
Mechanic.
a mechanic? What does a mechanic do?
Change the tires.
Changes tires. Oh, that's all they do? Do they do anything else?
They fix the cars.
Yeah, that's a good one. And you know another one? I'll name one too and help you out. Construction worker. What do you know what a construction worker does?
Builds houses.
Yeah, they build houses and they build buildings, big buildings. Have you ever been to downtown where the big tall buildings are?
Yes.
Can you believe that all these parts here, they're in those buildings, but probably hundreds and thousands of them. Isn't that amazing?
Amazing.
Yeah.
Thousands?
Thousands, hundreds and thousands. Can you imagine how much that is? Well, let's see. How many do you have now?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7. Almost there, Richard. You're doing a great job. Does it hurt your hand?
No.
No. Is it fun?
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, in buildings, let's think. And you said mechanics use them, so what would that, they would put it in what then? In
Tires.
mechanics? In tires? Yeah, to what is it? What do they think they do? Do they, to do what on tires?
Hold them on the car.
Hold them on the car. Do you think that they're in the cars too? Inside the cars?
Yes.
Yeah. And on top of cars, do you think other kinds of things that move around on streets use them? Like maybe motorcycles?
Yes.
Can you think of something else on the street that might have them?
School buses.
School buses. Good job. And what's bigger than a school bus that you see on the road?
Semi-truck.
Yeah. Okay, let's count again. How many do you have?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yay! Good job, Richard. Well, you did a great job. We're gonna pick up on this tomorrow, but this lesson's over for today. So I'm gonna have you. What were you doing? You were twisting, right?
Mm-hmm.
So can I have you get up and act like a nut and twist your way to your activity of choice? Twist, twist, twist. Spin or twist? Yeah. Good job, Richard. Thank you. Have a good day. We'll see you later.